Hey everybody, welcome to The Warp. I'm Jack Rita, and I've been doing a series of videos where I talk about what is the best alien in Cosmic Encounter that starts with a specific letter, and we are on the letter G today. And there are a good number of G aliens, but there wasn't one that was really flashy and stood out. There were a bunch that were like, well, this is a pretty good alien. Like I think Graviton is a pretty good alien in that it's a nice equalizer, so it makes the ships more important, but that can work against you. I'm a big fan of Ghoul, especially with the reward deck in play, and I have used Ghoul very successfully a lot, but it does require you to win an encounter in order to fire. So I decided that for me, the best alien that starts with the letter G is going to be Glutton, because I think Glutton is going to have more opportunities to use its alien power, and it allows that player to play maybe a little more recklessly or bold without having to worry so much about the repercussions. So let's take a look at what Glutton does. This was from Cosmic Conflict, which was the second expansion for Cosmic Encounter that Fantasy Flight published. So Glutton has the power to gorge. Whenever you retrieve one or more ships from the warp, use this power to retrieve up to 2 extra ships of yours from the warp. So that's one part of what it does. So anytime it's going to get a ship out of the warp, it can get a minimum of 3 ships out. So you're able to get 2 extra if you have that many in there anytime you get ships out. So it's a much better retrieval rate. And if you are getting rewards and you're like, all right, well, I'll get 1 reward as a ship, that's 3 ships. So that is a pretty good deal here. The other part is whenever you draw 1 or more cards from the deck, including when you are dealt your initial hand or from another player's hand, use this power to draw 2 extra cards from the same source. And again, that's if possible. If you've taken compensation from someone and you've taken all their cards, you don't get 2 extra because they don't have any more cards. But that's a big deal too. So you're probably going to be getting cards a little bit more often than you get ships on average, because the compensation here is covered. Rewards are covered. Now it says from the deck, so it doesn't mean the reward deck. But I think with Glutton, I'm okay with getting just more cards from the deck when I do that. So I think, in fact, if you're getting rewards, you could say, yeah, I'll get 1 from the Cosmic deck, because that means you're going to actually get 3, and then you could get 1 ship, which is actually 3, and then if you've got any more, you get those from the reward deck. So that's a nice mix. You're getting 2 from the reward deck, maybe 3 if you don't need the ships. And so, yeah, your starting hand is going to be 10 cards rather than 8, so you're gluttonous right from the get-go. And if you do get a new hand later on, again, a 10-card hand, that's a big deal. That's a significant increase. So I think for me, Glutton, clearly the best alien that starts with the letter G. You let me know in the comments if you think there's an alien that you think is the best alien. If it's not Glutton, let me know your thoughts on Glutton. If you've had a chance to play it, it is a good alien. I love the artwork on that. I think it's pretty spot on. This is one where the art matches the alien very well. It's kind of creepy, but also a little bit alluring. I don't know. I love the little mask, the little snacks and goodies. It's got a little Jabba the Hutt vibe going on as well, but really has its own identity. So yeah, and the history on this one is pretty good too. 50% mouth, 50% stomach, 50% appetite. I like those sorts of things in there. Tender, succulent offspring. Yeah, it's a good alien, and I think it's the best one for the letter G. So that's it for this one, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.